Yo, it's your boy Lion Heritage TV. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for sharing my videos. Today we're going to talk about the Nzemas. The Nzemas, where did they come from? Watch the video, like it, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you for the support. Lion Heritage TV. You know what it is. Nzemas are members of the Western Guans, also known as the Akan Guan people. They are closely related to the Enyims, Ibrusa, Pepenza, Ahanta, Baule, and others. They speak the Nzema language, and in Ivory Coast it is called Apollo. Why Apollo? Because the Portuguese, when they arrived on the coast, it was on the day of Apollonia, Saint Apollonia, so they called them the Apollonians. But later it was changed to their original name, Nzema. Nzema or Nzimba, that is the children of Inzi. Why the children of Inzi? Because they dwelled along the Inzi River, yeah, which is in Ivory Coast. They lived alongside the Akwamu, who were also Akans, near the Como River. So it was a parallel river. So the Nzemas were at one side, and then the Akwamus or the Akans were on the other side too. Now, after they lived for a while, there were some wars and conflicts because the Mande people started to expand their empire. The Mande were very ferocious in attacks and were said to hack their enemies to pieces. Yes, so the Mandes were very strong. So because of that, the Kwamus moved and the Nzimas also moved. They moved down to the coastal areas. They were also led by a powerful man called Ano Asaman, who was an Nzima leader. He led the people to the west coast to avoid being caught in the many ethnic wars and other wars which were going on at that time. Upon their arrival at the west coast near the Tano Lagoon, there were many shaded trees, and after they searched or moved a while, they found a very tall palm tree which bore no fruits and settled there, calling the place Beyin or Beyinle, which is a tall palm tree. So they settled there, they grew, they had many warriors there. Now, after Ano Asaman, there were many great rulers too, like Ano Broma the first, who was the brother of Ano Asaman. There was also Bua Penin and Ameiri Pelile or Ameiri Penin, who had a fort built in 1691 by the Royal African Company. So there was a fort built in Beyinle or Beyin. So that is where the chief or the king stayed. Now later, there was a place where 20 trees grew, and they founded a settlement there called Tuabo or in Nzema Tuabo. Yeah. So the people also settled there. And then after a while, when the chief died, there was a new chief, Brimponi Kwesi. He became chief. The Nzemas had many encounters with the British. Now, oral history has it that after Anobroma II, who ruled from 1746 to 1789, died, he was succeeded by Mensa around 1789 to 1820. Now, Kamam Penyin was followed by his nephew, Kaku Aka. Now, this Kaku Aka is a powerful, or was a powerful Nzema king. Yes, Nzema king, who was a very powerful leader and a ruler. It was said that this man stood firm against colonial rule. He even didn't agree to sign the bond of 1844. So he was a thorn in the flesh of the British. He stayed in Etuabo, like I said, or Atuabo, rather than go to Benin. Yes, he liked where he stayed. And he also did practice human sacrifices. And in 1835, the British sent people after him. And because of that, he stopped his activities for a while. He stopped his activities for a while because of the appointment of Captain Maclean as the judicial assessor in 1843 to 1847. But he resumed shortly again because he was a warrior and also fought for the independence of the Nzema land. Now, legend had it that he told the new governor, Commander Kio. Now, this Commander Kio was the same commander who made the chiefs sign the bond of 1844. And Kaku Aka also refused to sign this bond. He told Commander Kio he would burn the Cape Coast Castle to the ground and dine off the governor's liver. Well, that is what oral history has it. He was later arrested and imprisoned at a castle where he died on December 28, 1851. So Kaku Aka was a very powerful Nzema king. Now, he was so powerful, he was not captured by the British themselves, but by help of other people from some of the sub chiefs in the Tuabo and Benin. They helped them to arrest him. And shortly after, tensions grew between the chiefs of Tuabo and Benin because they moved the chieftaincy to Benin and made them the sole ruler. After an agreement between the British and the Dutch merchants, Nzema became subject to Dutch interim administration, and Ituabo decided to break away. Now, the Dutch sent messengers to the place, but the people captured the messengers. Later, the Dutch sent a gunboat to destroy the place. After that, war broke out between the people of Ituabo and Benin. There was a man called Avu of Ituabo. He went and marched out with some of the Nzema warriors to fight the successor of Chief Aka, Kuku Aka, who was called Amache. So after King Aka, Amache became king. Amache was rewarded by the British for help of capturing Kuku Aka. Yeah, so Avu marched out to fight against this new king. But in that battle, Avu lost because Amachi had help from the British and some of the Asantis. And later he was killed. Later, Ituabo or Nzema was split into two separate states under different paramount cities. So Beyin or Beyinle became the capital of Western Nzema traditional area, while Ituabo remained the capital of Eastern Nzema. Yes. The Nzemas celebrate the Kundum festival to usher in a period of abundance of food and of good harvest. Now, during the festival, there are a lot of dances and drumming and feasting. Many people wear a traditional cloth and then they hold a stick, they shake their waist to expel the bad forces. Yeah, so they do this nice traditional dance. And in Ivory Coast, the people of Nzema, they celebrate the Abisa festival. Yes, I told you that there are Nzemas in Ivory Coast too. Yeah. There are famous Nzema people, including Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah for the independence of Ghana, and R.S. Blay, Freddie Mayway, and many other famous people. There, Nzema land has beautiful places, especially when you go to Axim. There is the Axim Fort. There are many places. When you go to the western region, you can see Nzulezu, you can see the Apollonia Fort, etc. Yeah, there are many beautiful places. They believe in lesser gods, and most of them are Christians too. They live in the western region, the western north region, and Ivory Coast. Their language relates to other Guan languages, especially the Nauri and the Gitsode of the Oti region in Ghana, as well as the Wutu and Late Guan. So they have many places divided into like Elembele, and other places. So this is a short thing on the Nzema people, where they came from, where they settled, and their culture. I hope you've learned something. Watch this, like, share, comment. Lion Heritage TV, and I'm out.